Hello, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I will be making a house, and as you can see the neighbour is a little bit different, and that's because I'm probably going to be using this house I will be using this house in an upcoming Let's Play, hopefully, of The Sims 4, because I haven't really done much in terms of, with The Sims 4. I play with it a little bit. That's more messing with my friends' lives, but I've done mostly building, so I think it'd be really nice to add maybe a bit of drama and stuff so other people can watch it, and I don't know, it should be nice. And I've been thinking about this for a while. Originally I was just going to do an extension of the Lily Summers Let's Play, but I kind of realised that it's probably better for me to start from scratch, because I was thinking about it for a long time. It could get a bit confusing. So I think what I'll be doing is I'll be finishing off the Lily Summers Let's Play, probably quite slowly though, slowly but steadily. And that was only like a short Let's Play, and I do have the file on the computer, which is something which I'll get to in a little bit. So I'll be finishing off that. I know what I want to do to finish that off, but we probably will see a few characters based around some people from that Let's Play, which is one I have enjoyed the Lily Summers Let's Play. It's only been 4 parts, but I have enjoyed it. So yeah, I've got quite a bit to talk about this video. So one of the things which I would like to talk about is the fact that I actually have a new computer. And I'm really happy about this because it's taken me a really long time. I've saved up a lot, and I got a bunch of money recently, so I went out and I bought a new computer. It's a Lenovo C50, and it's got an i5 processor and a few other things. I don't really know about a graphics card, but it's really good. I've played with it quite a bit. I mean, of course it's new, so it will come across as very good because it's new and probably a lot faster than new. But so far it's working quite well, a lot better than my laptop did. So that's why I'm kind of prepared to start a Let's Play. Also, the graphics, it can take nice graphics, and I love that. I'm not so sure, this might be a bit weird coming from you because you might be seeing a slightly fine video, but for me right now in Sony Vegas, the video is really pixelated. But when I looked at the videos themselves, not sped up or anything, they seemed absolutely fine. So I think probably when I render this video, hopefully it won't be this pixelated. If it is, I'll probably still upload it, just because I really want to get something up. I really do. But yeah. Before I talk about some more things, I just want to mention that this house I'm making is for, I'll explain who it's for later, but it's mostly, it's based off a house which I did make a while ago, but I didn't make on this channel, and I thought it was a really nice house. I thought, well, I want to remake it because it's just sort of perfect for the characters I was going to use. So I thought, well, okay, I'll remake it, and I'll make it different. This time it's centered on the lot. The one which I think I used, I think it was I can't remember what I called it. I might have called it Bluebell Cottage, but I'm not so sure. Honestly, I haven't actually named this cottage yet, but by the time this video comes up, there will be a name for it. Here I'm just putting in a few windows, and that's where the walk-in closets will be, which might make it look a bit weird, and I'll probably go in and edit that later on when they have a bit more money, because I just realised whilst filming the showcase portion of the video that the walls were drywall, so it had all the metal and stuff inside of it, which probably doesn't matter at the moment, but attention to detail, so I'm a bit picky like that. So yeah. So I'll start off by talking a bit about what I want to do with the Lily Summers Let's Play, and my Get Together Let's Play, which I did mention in my last speed build. Yeah, my last speed build, which was Lakeside Hideaway, I think it was. Quite a nice speed build. I think I will go ahead with a Get Together idea, but I'm considering, because I didn't do a continuation of the Lily Summers Let's Play, to incorporate 4 other Sims into it, and then I'll play with them until maybe a few of them find people to settle down with, and then I'm going to stop it there. Just because, in a way, this might sound a bit weird, but I just feel like that's right. I don't want to finish off their story for them. I just want it to be, I just want to have this story, and then it just sort of ends whenever, I guess. So yeah, and I think in terms of the Lady Summer Let's Play, like I said, a few more parts. I'll add a bit more drama because I know what the finale's gonna be. I'm hopefully gonna find like a boyfriend or something like that along the way. But I do have a good idea for what the finale's gonna be, and you probably saw it in the Ransacked episode, if you did watch it. But let me talk a bit about this Let's Play itself. Now, this Let's Play, I'm thinking it's gonna be thinking about it a lot, I'm really trying to make it really unique and a lot more interesting for people to watch. But the more I create The Sims, the more I realise it feels so much like the Tides Changing Let's Play that she did, and I don't want it to be the same because that's stupid. In fact, this house, coming to think about it, looks a bit like a combination of two of her houses, which isn't nice. I don't like that. I do that too much. It really gets on my nerves because I don't mean to do it. I do half the stuff like it's not intentional. But the sad thing is, no one will ever believe me because I'm like, I really admire the Tides Changing videos and her builds and everything. And I must admit, I get a lot of my inspiration from her builds, but I think personally I have my own unique style in the way I make the builds. Hopefully, at least. Like I don't know. Like I use these windows quite a lot. You see the windows right at the front. I was gonna use I think it's like the crosshatch or something like that. Windows, I don't know. But I decided not to. I thought they looked a lot nicer, and which they do. I do use the shutter windows at the back though, and I'm also using some other items which you may have not seen me use before because I hadn't had those packs. I've got Spa Day Outdoor Retreat, Luxury Party stuff, Perfect Patio stuff, and I have spooky stuff, but I had that for a while, and that's really good actually. I got them not too long ago. I also have another build that I might put up, but it was filmed on my old laptop, so I'm thinking maybe just let me know if you'd like to see that build at all. I mean, I know not many people are probably interested, but if you'd like to see that build, I'll do speak a little bit. I will be using it in my Let's Play. I did edit some of the rooms about, of course, to suit these Sims' personalities. I think I'll be using it on my Let's Play at least. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I probably will. I'm just adding a bit of landscaping, and I have noticed recently my landscaping wasn't that good on my laptop, but a lot recently it's got better, and that's probably due to me being able to see the landscaping a lot better. Like, I can just see it now, and I see that, like, because my old one was like really pixelated, it looks okay to have lots of gaps, but I put down a lot not too long ago. I was like, oh okay, no, these gaps don't look right, they don't look good, I don't like them. And I know this house may have a similar siding to the one next to it. They're not the same, honestly. I think the one next to it is purple, whereas this one's blue. I don't know, I can't, for a lot of the sidings, the only ones which I can really seem to use are like the green ones and the blues, and I don't know, I find the maybe the yellows, but like the browns and stuff, they just look kind of disgusting. I don't know, and the white just looks really bland, and the black I use sometimes, but again it looks really dark. It's like a blacky, like really dark blue basically. There will be a few pauses throughout this video because I am talking to my friends probably whilst doing this, which I can finally do. Like, that is probably the main reason why I didn't make many videos, because I do like talking to my friends, but I couldn't do that on my computer because when I try speaking to my friends at the same time, it would just be like, nope, I'm gonna pause for you. I was having a few issues like setting up the whole OBS system, but it seems to be working fine now, so I'm happy about that. And I did do quite a little interesting thing with the roof, as you can probably see here. I was going to do like a big triangular shaped roof, but it was really, really tall. So I've actually gone with this sort of, I don't really know how to say it. It looks like the top of a 50p coin. If you're British, you'll know. No, it just looks, I don't know how to describe it. But it's a little bit like a barn if you think about it, I suppose. But yeah, I really like that. I think that's quite a little unique thing about this house. I guess, we're just doing a bit of the interior as well. I sort of have this whole house set out. I'm sorry if you might hear me sort of pause quite a bit. I have to pause recording a bit because there's a lot of dust in my quote-unquote desk setup. And I keep inhaling dust as I talk, which makes me cough quite a lot. It's really bad. I should have probably wiped this clean before I put my computer in. But no, I'm really, really happy. Also, hopefully, before long, probably next weekend as well, I should hopefully be getting better new internet, because the current internet provider I use, they're not very well known. They're not very well known, but the internet's been really slow. I've been getting like 0.07 megabytes of like upload speed, which is kind of annoying. But we're gonna get probably Virgin Media, I think. And here I'm just, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to make this path look a bit like dirtier. I don't know, just like it's been used, and I thought it looked quite nice. So I went over it like very slightly with the brush tool, and I think it looks really nice. I also hope I sound clearer. I might sound a bit more echoey because I'm using Snowball Ice, I think it is. I'm gonna use that microphone. I got that a while ago from my parents on Christmas, which I'm very happy about. Thanks, parents. And it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. Unfortunately, the microphone which I got like a headset. I'm really, really sad about this. I got a headset and I used it to record a disco tech sort of nightclub sort of build, which I'm probably not gonna upload because looking back on it, it was quite bad. Like, I don't think I really liked it that much. But for some reason, suddenly, I think it's probably because somebody stood on my microphone, but the microphone just stopped working, and it was really good, and I was really sad about that. I was like, oh, but you know, I'm fine now. It's like I'm over it, but no. I'm just working on the kitchen a little bit, which is a bit strange. I do sleep it weird. I work on the kitchen. I do like the whole layout, and then I don't add any decorations, and I don't have the walls or I might add the flooring, but then I just do everything else, and then I go back to the kitchen, which is really weird. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I don't really care. I do quite like the look of this open kitchen because I used half walls, and it looks really nice. It looks really cozy. I think it's a sort of kitchen which I like. This is how I sort of design my kitchens. I make them so it's a sort of kitchen which you can imagine you sort of dancing around to whilst making like French toast or something like that. I don't know. I've done that before. It's just sort of, I don't know. I like when I build a house and it gives me this certain vibe to it. It might sound really weird coming from like me. I don't know. But it gives me like a vibe, like a really homey like sort of vibe. I don't know, not homely sort of. I don't know, but yeah. I'm just adjusting the roofing. The roofing was really hard. I had to get it exact, and that was incredibly hard. Although, unlike my previous computer, this one, the Alt key actually works with the roofs. I mean, it did in my old computer, but not as well. The roof does pop through a little bit, but I think I can live with that because it's only it only pops through in their little desk area, which I used. The two Sims which I'll be using in this part, and I will do. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I'd quite like to do a trailer for this, for my Let's Play. But both the Sims work in business, and they're sort of like bros. They're best friends, and they just sort of they come out together. And this couch, this sofa, is my favourite sofa. I don't know why, but I love the colourings of this sofa. It's really, I just really like it. Like my second, this is like the one. It looks nice and it's eccentric. It adds colour, but it's not over the top like most stuff from like the not Bohemian Garden, from the movie hangout stuff, which I need to get. I still need to get that, and Cool Kitchen. I need to get both of them. Movie hangout stuff does look pretty cool though. I really want to get that, especially for movies, just because that's like a realistic touch. Yeah, I like to move boxes around. I've done that quite a lot recently, like putting boxes around the place in houses. I don't know why, but I kind of imagine it like, you know, I think that's kind of realistic though, because if you look around my bedroom, there are boxes everywhere, and downstairs there are like boxes everywhere. Although my dad is like a plumber, so that might be why. But I've got they're just boxes everywhere. And I think that's quite realistic because, you know, when you got a lot of stuff, you got to sort of store it in places. Like I have boxes underneath my desk, and like I have a laundry basket which is piled up with stuff, which I probably use because yeah. But yeah, I'm just adding a bit of stuff to the living room. I was gonna add another chair, but I decided not to. Yeah, I use a small little dining area. Originally I was gonna use these chairs, but then I thought the blue was a bit too dark, so I thought I'd use these chairs. The blue's a bit more neutral, but it does, the frame does match the table, so that's quite nice. I quite like this house. I'm quite proud of it. I don't know, I felt with the disco build, not disco, like the nightclub build that I did, I wasn't all that happy with it in the end, because I remember in the commentary I was like, oh yeah, I'm probably going to change that, and I'll probably add a few things and that. And just looking like in the lounge area, I just generally wasn't happy with it. Like, I think the whole concept was a good idea, but quite a bit of it wasn't up to scratch, really. I don't know. I was going to put some windows over here, but I decided not to. Just because it just it wouldn't really fit in with the sofa, and it was sort of uneven. I was trying to use different wallpapers to the basic sort of like two Simoleon wallpaper, but it didn't really work, so I ended up using that again. And I think like it's good that they have decent looking items that are quite cheap. Like they're more plain ones looking that are very cheap. Like they're not ugly, they're just plain and quite bland. I was going to do an accent wall in here, but I decided not to. I decided that I imagine that they'd sort of have it all done. Also, another reason why I had a few boxes and bags and stuff around the place is because one of the Sims, and I know I've done this again, one of the Sims is a slob. And I know that's exactly what Taz's trait is, because I've watched that Let's Play God knows how many times, and I can't wait for the season 2, but I'm sorry, I shouldn't be fangirling over it like another YouTuber right now, but I know that Taz is also a slob, and she's also she also lived with her best friend in a house that was a little bit like this one, and this really, really annoyed me, because I didn't really want this. No, actually no, the exterior looks slightly like here, but more from the back. But still, I'm really irritated about myself for doing this. Like, but I'm gonna stick with it, because my whole idea is he's a sort of very stereotypical bro. He's got the bro trait, he's active, but he's also a bit of a slob, so he likes playing video games, and he's very active, and he's pretty much less a ladies' man kind of deal. So yeah, that's kind of who he is. So I just thought he'd be a bit of a slob, so he just sort of chucks his clothes there, and then he just sits and plays some video games with his friends. That's why I decided to get 2 computers upstairs, just because I can imagine them playing games like side by side and stuff. I thought one thing which I do quite like about this Let's Play is a lot of them I haven't really put in to careers that really match their aspirations or in life or who they are as a person. I gave them quite different ones actually, which I think actually turned out to be quite okay. It wasn't a problem. It was I think it's fine, because these 2 are businessmen, and I don't know why, but I had this vision, like I just sort of, this sounds really stupid. I woke up and I just thought, I was just thinking, I can't remember if I woke up, I was just thinking anyway about like, oh, what Sims would I do if I was going to do a Sims 4 Let's Play, and then I saw these 2. And I could just imagine them, like, being the sort of, like, really good friends who work together. And, like, they both work at the same company, they both went to uni together, they both work at the same company, and they're just always, like, high-fiving each other, or just, like, putting bets on what someone's going to do. And it's just this whole sort of feeling that I kind of liked. And I really like the study area, because whilst doing the showcase portion, I looked out, and I just saw there's a really nice view from the windows, and I'm like, wow. Yeah, I put 2 different chairs here just because I imagine that they would have got the chairs themselves, and that's their different computers. Although I did use the same computer, but I imagine maybe they got the same make. I don't know. Sounds a bit weird. But I don't want to have the exact same, because it might just look a bit like an office, and I imagine this is like their workspace, but also their gaming space, so they game as well. I was going to put curtains on these windows. Actually, I don't think I did, though. I think it actually looks better without curtains, though, to be honest. And I use a bookshelf here and a little ottoman thing there. It's quite cute. I'm moving on to their bedrooms, and originally I was going to have them have quite a similar layout, but then I sort of realised that being a slob, he's a bit different, and I was going to put a treadmill here, but I decided not to, because I thought that if they're just starting off their lives together, like as adults, then they probably wouldn't be as, you know, I don't know, they wouldn't have as many, they wouldn't have as much money to get a treadmill, so they'd probably just go jogging or something like that. So instead of putting the treadmill there, I put a punching bag there, which might seem a bit random because the other guy does have a boxing thing in his bedroom, but I don't think it's too random. The guy who has this room, he is I can't describe him. His name is, I I've forgotten. I think it was like Jordan or Jermaine or something like that. Anyway, no, was it Michael or Martin? I can't remember. I gave him a name, and I was gonna have them have like a very similar layout, but then I sort of realised that the other one, who's a lot less stylistic, would have more of like a slobbish sort of room. He'd be a bit more like a clothes on the floor kind of person. So I gave him this air mattress, which I think might sound a bit like, oh my gosh, why would you give him an air mattress? But he doesn't really care. He's the sort of person who, he'd probably love like granite falls and stuff, and he has like boxes everywhere and like a plant. I do actually have the plant intersecting one of the boxes, which I didn't realise, and I really need to fix that. I haven't done that yet. You see it in the showcase portion, but and like the walls are really dark in this room, so it does give this whole sort of slobbish feeling. And I put like some clothes about and stuff, and a punching bag. And I do realise I was coming quite short of money here, so I had to be kind of careful with how much I spent. But I gave them both walk-in wardrobes. I imagine that was sort of built in with the game. And he has a bit of shelf above his air mattress. And I can't remember what else I do. I had like a photo and like some tissues and stuff next to his bed, and a box on top of the shelf. Yeah. The other guy's a lot more like, he's got a lot more style to him. He's a bit more fussy, I guess. He's not a snob, but he I believe his traits were like romantic and a few other things I can't remember now. He's like romantic. What was it? It was romantic. Yeah, they both have active and bro because they're so similar. That's why they're best friends. But of course, the other guy has Slav. I'm just gonna check his name actually. Oh my gosh, I've been playing the entire time. Sorry. And yeah, Brandon. That's his name. It's Brandon and Corey. That's their names. Brandon and Corey. Brandon and Corey. I'm happy you found this out. Okay, so their names are Brandon and Corey. Corey's a slob, Brandon's a more romantic guy. I'm thinking romantic, not as necessarily confident, but he's a lot more like a hopeless sort of romantic. He's a hopeless romantic. He likes a very traditional way of dating, and doesn't mean he's not up to, I guess, maybe just a casual hookup or whatever. He's probably just a bit more I don't know, it's hard to explain. He's probably just a bit more of looking for someone to actually be with, even if he does come across as someone who's just casually there, I guess. I did use a little bit of an end table there, just to do a few other things. I really can't wait for people to meet my other Sims in this Let's Play. I have a lot planned. I've got a lot planned, and I'm really excited for you to be able to see it. I'm hoping to have a trailer out possibly soon. If I don't have a trailer, I'll just go in with it, because trailer might be quite hard to do, but I do want to try and do something. I'd quite like to have a trailer. I do realise that some of the hallways look a bit bland, but I don't think that's a big problem because I don't think like I'll be playing with them that much. But yeah, so if you like this build, you can link me off my gallery. My name is TheWerewolfGuy, which sounds a bit weird. It's not my YouTube name, but yeah, you can look that up on the hashtag SwiftlySimmer. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next build. Bye!